Hey, real quick before we get into the video, I want to give you guys a heads up. We put a announcement on the Okie Homesteading YouTube channel, Okie Homesteading. Go check it out. We have t-shirts on sale right now. I think until the 10th. I could be wrong on it, but I'm thinking the 10th. Go check out the site and the YouTube channel, and we give more details over there. But we have shirts on sale. Tickets are still on sale, but everything's getting shut off on the 10th. So if you haven't got your stuff get it ordered now, because you're not going to have another chance to get some of this stuff. All right, let's get into the video. Okay, this has been my daily struggle right here. Look at that water just coming out of here. And it's coming out of that check valve up there. This has been crazy. It's like I'm trying to get this figured out, and I know what's causing that. Let me go turn this pump off and I'll show you. Okay, so now it's just barely coming out. Let me flip this over here. It should stop. That's what it's been doing. It's been stopping. There it goes. It'll slowly stop. So it's like, am I ever gonna get this water figured out on this camper? It's been crazy. Now I looked up online, you actually YouTube this actual problem right here, and it said to, earlier when I came out here, I turned the water pump off and then it stopped it. So I mean, I'm gonna look up and see exactly why it's doing that. It's saying, what I read or what I watched was because that there is no air in the hot water heater or something like that. So there needs to be air up above it to help it feed, and that's causing that to that valve to open and leak. So what you got to do is turn the water source off, which I turn the pump off, and then flip that nozzle, flip this back over, and it should take care of the problem. Well, I've done this about 3 times today, and it fixes it for a while, and then it starts doing it again. And you see me fill up the water was full. Brandon take a shower, there's still plenty of water in there. Well, then we actually went to town, came back, and I heard the pump running. So I was like, all right, it's got to be doing it again, because the pump runs and there's water running somewhere. And it was. So I turned it off again. It was about dry. That's why I went ahead and filled the water up again, and to see what was going on, and it's doing the exact same thing. So if you got any suggestions, leave some comments down below. Yeah, it's really frustrating, because it's not like it's a frozen or broke pipe right there. It's something to do with the air, I think, what that video said, inside the actual hot water heater itself. So I don't know. It's been crazy. It has been a battle. It's been a battle with this water for sure. Whew. Okay, so it's been a struggle. The first 4, 5, 6 days of actually really cold temperatures has been, it's been a learning experience with this camper for sure. And I just got the phone with my father-in-law. I was talking to him about the hot water heater, and the valve I just talked to you guys about, and I wouldn't mess with it again. It's working now, everything's fine, but it was doing that this morning too. Like, I thought I fixed it, and then all day, and then came back and it was doing it again. So after talking to him, I think I'm just gonna go get a new valve, change it out, and kind of see what happens with that, and kind of just go from there. But yeah, this winter in the RV, first year, it's a challenge. It's a challenge for sure, especially when you got a wife and 3 kids in there with you. You know, if it was just me, it's one of the things, just deal with it. But whenever you're taking care of a family, it changes things for sure. I mean, you gotta have things done right, and that's the challenge. It's like, when will it just kind of line out and just kind of go smooth sailing? Right now it's like 23 degrees out here. This morning it was a wind chill of 0. I had plans on working on the house the last 3 days, but I ended up working on the camper the last 3 days, so I'm gonna get sidetracked on that. I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit, maybe in the 40s tomorrow, so I can get out here and actually start working on the outside. I think I'm gonna put the zip board up first, and then tackle the inside walls. And then another thing is, I actually got my trusses ordered yesterday, and they said there's a 2 to 3 week wait list on there. You know, that's good. Things gonna work out. I think I have a crew lined up to come out and help me put these on. Probably then put them on and me video a little bit of it, having some boards here and there, type of deal. And hopefully within the next 3 to 4 weeks we can have this dried in, because the windows, when I was ordering the trusses, I talked to him about the windows too. We ordered the windows like 11 weeks ago, and there was an 11-week wait list on those, and they're still not in. So they're saying next week the windows should be in. So that's my goal. My push is to get all the zip board up around, so then I can at least put the windows excuse me, at least put the windows in when they get here. And once the roof's on, I'll at least get the OSB on the roof, and then we'll have to get some quotes on the roofing. I still don't know yet if I'm going to go with metal or shingles. I really like the shingle look, but I know metal, we lived in a metal pole barn. I know the metal stands the test of time over time, and you do get a little bit of an insurance break when you do a metal roof. So I don't know, I like the shingle look. So I'm gonna have to talk to Brandy a little bit about that and see what she prefers, because either way doesn't really matter to me a whole lot. But I don't know, we'll kind of just wait and see. And my battery's about to die on here, so let me change my battery out, then I'm going to show you what I'm going to get busy on. Okay, I actually had to change cameras completely because my other batteries aren't charging. It's a good thing you have a backup camera. Always have a backup camera when you're a YouTube creator. That comes in handy. So let me grab this. I'll show you. Watch out, Gabby. Watch out, Gracie. The dogs are doing really good in this cold weather. It doesn't affect them at all. This morning it was 12 degrees, wind chill to 0, and they're out just rolling around in the leaves. It ain't nothing to them. It's crazy. I can actually just walk right here and show you what I've got planned. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to plan on starting it tomorrow, is coming in to anchor all of these corners down, get all these walls anchored down, and then I'm going to come around and I'll show you this. I'm going to go around and put this barrier up around the edge. Let me show you. So I have this black barrier, if you guys can see it here. Right here. Almost like a trash bag, but it's a barrier. And that is, I'll probably actually just set it down here. There, right there. So what I'll probably end up doing is, I need to see exactly how far down I go on the concrete. I'll bring it down and bring it up. It's just another protection of moisture barrier. And I'll probably end up folding it up over the windowsill too, on all the windows. I don't know, we'll see if that's something I need to do or not. And but that's the plan, to wrap the whole house around with that barrier, and then I can start putting the zip board up all the way around. So once the zip board starts going up, let me set this camera up and talk to you guys. I'm not doing any work today. So once the zip board starts going up, then I'm going to get the inside walls put up like I said earlier, and then we can get the trusses up. So that's the plan, is to get it anchored down, the moisture barrier up around there. If you guys got any experience with that kind of moisture barrier, let me know down in the comment section. How far do I go down with it? And yeah, maybe not very far. It just kind of goes up half and half on the wood and half on the slab itself hanging over, and just gives you that extra the extra barrier, I guess. And but yeah, once the zip board goes on, it's gonna actually start looking like a house, I think. My plan is, and I've seen a lot of people do this, go ahead and just put the board up and then go back and cut the windows out. Any of you carpenters out there that build houses for a living, is that what you guys do? I know there's both ways. You can spend the time to cut them, put them on there, but I know at my other house, they actually just went back with some little saw and just cut all the way around the frames of all the doors and all that, and it looked pretty easy how they did that. And another thing that I've seen, 2 different ways to put this zip board on. You guys, if you remember back when I first put those ones up and decided not to do that because it was too heavy, we put them long ways. And when they built my farmhouse, they stood them straight up and down, so 8 foot tall, 4x8, straight up and down all the way down, and they staggered them when they went up top. So I get comments that say that way's right, that way's wrong. It's like really a mix of feedback on which way's right. And I had Randy the carpenter out here whenever he's helped me with putting the top plate and get it all squared and plumbed up. He said it doesn't really matter. He's quick, Gracie, quit. Oh, she thinks I have food. I don't have any food. I'll give you a hug, but he said it doesn't really matter. He's done both ways, and he's been building houses for 30 plus years or something like that. He said he would probably go, I think he said up and down. I'll have to ask him again. Like he said though, he didn't think it really mattered. So, and that's kind of how I always felt about it. Some people say it's stronger to go long ways. I don't know. We'll see. But wish us luck. Wish us luck on this camper. It's experience, guys. It's something else. Now I understand. Now I see why. You see some build channels either go on grid, move into town, get an apartment, whatever, stay in hotel rooms and not actually live on the property, because it's hard. It's a lot harder than some of you guys may think. I expected this. I knew there'd be issues coming into it, but when you're actually living through it and the struggle is real, you're not just watching someone else struggle through it. You actually see the struggle is real, and you got all this on your back and doing it. Doing it yourself for the most part. I understand why some people give up, or maybe not throw in the towel, but decide, hey, let's go rent an apartment, or let's go stay in a hotel room, and then when the weather's nice, we'll come out here and build. That's not what we're wanting to do, but I can see why people struggle for sure, especially when you're building stuff by yourself, and you and your wife or whoever, if you ain't got a whole crew out here just knocking it out, it takes time, and it's an experience for sure. It's something that we're never going to forget, that's for sure. And yeah, and it's just the early stages of winter. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if things would go right. It's when if things go south is when the stress level goes up, and then the panic starts to kick in. Are we gonna have water this week? Or you guys understand? I think you guys get what I'm saying. So just pray for us that things continue to go upwards instead of downwards. So we'll kind of wait and see. So the skirting I put up around there, none of the pipes froze. None of the pipes froze, but we are having that issue with the water heater, and I'm gonna go get that valve tomorrow. I'm gonna replace it, and hopefully we won't have any more issues with it. If we can get that lined out, and maybe it'll be smooth sailing from there. We can start knocking out this house and getting things done. I don't know, we'll see. You guys got any suggestions for me? Leave me some comments down below. Oh, and before I forget, I was going to do this in the very beginning of the video, and I might just copy. You might see this twice. I might put this at the very beginning of the video. So we did an update on the Okie Homesteading channel, YouTube channel. Go check it out, Okie Homesteading. We're doing an expo. Some of you guys may not know this. We're doing an expo March 17th, 18th, and 19th. March 17th, day 1 is sold out. It's a private butchering class, but day 2 there's still some tickets available. Day 1 is when they actually dispatch it and do all. Day 2 is when they're going to show the class actually cutting each section up, making the bacon, or cutting the bacon up, different kinds of sausages and things like that. That'll be day 2, and we still have a few tickets left on that. So if you guys are interested in that, we're cutting that off in like 4 days, I think, the 10th or something like that. They're no longer going to be on sale. You won't be able to purchase those at the door. It's whoever's got a ticket on the 10th are the ones that are getting to go to the class. So there are a few tickets left. If you guys are wanting to get, you better hurry up and get on it. And we do have t-shirts for sale over there on the Okie Homesteading website, just okiehomesteading.com. You guys can go check them out, and got our cool logo on there. And we've sold a bunch of those shirts already. It's a pre-order, so I think that's stopping on the 10th also. So the shirts are going off on the 10th, and all the ticket sales are going off too. So you can still purchase tickets at the door on day 3, on Saturday the 19th. That's the main expo. And those tickets I think will be $20 at the door, but you can save $5 by going get them now for $15 a piece, and all 18 under is free. So if you got kids, they're going to be free to get in. Just got to pay for your general admission for that. And we're going to have a bunch of vendors there, food trucks, big time guest speakers. It's going to be awesome. Lots of giveaways. I mean, some big giveaways. I'm saying thousands and thousands of dollars in giveaways from companies that are supporting us in the expo. It's awesome. It's awesome. If you guys are in the area, you guys need to try to make it. We've sold well over 500 tickets total so far. That's just pre-sale when we first launched it, and that's not counting kids are going to be there. A lot of locals are going to be there, and we know a lot of you guys are going to show up and just buy tickets at the door too. We're looking forward to seeing you guys. It's been a lot of work for Brandy and Rachel and Kevin and myself and the committee. I can name all them. Chad and Cassie and Gary and Bo, and it's been a lot of fun, but it is a lot of work trying to put this thing on. And we're only 2.5 months out, and it's going to be here before you know it. More like 2 months out, and it will be here before we know it. We'll be seeing you guys in person, hanging out with you guys, and eating some hog maybe. We'll see. Eating some barbecue from the barbecue truck, the taco truck. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. A lot of good information. It's 100% family friendly, and can't wait to see you guys. So yeah, you guys might have seen this twice. You might have seen this at the front of the video, and now you're seeing it again too. So if you stayed this far in the video, you love us, and you support us, and we appreciate you guys for that. So with all that being said, we love you guys. Stick around. We'll start building on this house again really quick, and hopefully we get it dried in soon. We'll see. Love you guys. Catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.